Nighttime skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Shin-Soo Choo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Devin Travis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Michael Saunders gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar takes it in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Danny Santana comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Hamilton will look this one in for the first out. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stephen Vogt gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jose Bautista will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Santana steps into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box, Josh Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Josh Hamilton.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Chris Colabello into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Joe Mauer will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And here's a good fastball from Floyd as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hit hard towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Max Kepler will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Saunders. And that's the first out of the inning. Eddie Rosario is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Saunders is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Trevor Plouffe will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Troy Tulowitzki leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and digging in the third baseman Adrian Beltre. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Santana's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Brian Pena digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Too high. Ball 3.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Plouffe is there for it, and that's the third out. Eduardo Escobar will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, you look at his batting average this season, it's really kind of unexpectedly poor because you know he's a good hitter.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Danny Santana will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Up next for the Twins, catcher.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Shin-Soo Choo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Rosario is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th.
Up next for the
Devin Travis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
the batter, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Hit in the air out to right. Kepler has a play, and that ends the inning. Joe Mauer is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Grounded to the right. Travis fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Floyd's ready. First pitch on its way. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Now batting, left fielder.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little dribbler down the line. A barehanded effort by Beltre. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So 1 gone here, and that'll bring up the powerful Josh Hamilton. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now Hamilton turns on one and launches this ball out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. 2 gone. Chris Colabello stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Santana's got to be saying, where was that?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
2 out, nobody on. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Eduardo Escobar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Brian Dozier is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A quick out number 1. Danny Santana steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Ready now, Pedro Alvarez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Saunders is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Throw behind him to second. Stephen Vogt digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. In tied at 93, ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there. Joe Mauer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, put the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's safe. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Max Kepler steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home. Joaquin Benoit is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Benoit's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. Troy Tulowitzki makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Santana looking up. Gone!
Third baseman number 29.
A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Number 13 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Brian Pena digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Escobar has got it, and the side is retired. Eddie Rosario will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, he sends it out of play. Benoit has the target. 0-2 on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Trevor Plouffe will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Plouffe is retired. 2 down now. Eduardo Escobar stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rosario over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Michael Saunders will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Designated hitter
Jose Bautista will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Rosario is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Brian Dozier will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Danny Santana digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Down and away, ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Pedro Alvarez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stephen Vogt will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Kurt Suzuki will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit to third. Beltre has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As leading off the inning, Josh Hamilton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Plouffe is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Chris Colabello will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here's a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Troy Tulowitzki comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there. And
Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Plouffe is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Adrian Beltre will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. That's popped up out toward short right field. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Joe Mauer digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Max Kepler gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Robbie Grossman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Robbie Grossman.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. On the move is Chu. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Smoke toward third. And problems down there for Beltre. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning. Trevor Plouffe stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Beltre. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Brian Pena, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit to first. Mauer's there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
2 down here in the 9th. Devin Travis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Too high. 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. On the ground to third. Kloof has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Ervin Santana. He's our tops player of the game.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. But nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs,